Okay, progress. Making progress. So I have replaced all the electrolytics. I have socketed UB9. I have replaced the sockets on all the other socketed chips, so the vias, the VIC, character ROM, CPU, basic and kernel. I have replaced the regulator. I have yanked out the bridge rectifier, and I was going to, I should have had one handy. I was going to replace it with one of my new ones, but it seems on these early VIC boards, the newer 9-volt ones, I've got a different set of holes, so that these smaller ones I've got will actually fit as well. So the newer 9-volt, if I can say that, can take either these ones, and they're about, I think they're about 16 mil between the pins, or they can take these other ones. So it's no problem to swap them over. But it looks like these original VICs, VIC-1001s, they only have one set of holes. So it'll fit, but it won't be flush. So, and I've not been able to find any replacements for these, for the exact dimensions, so I might have to put the original one back in. But in the meantime, I have put my little rectifier bypass, so this will allow me to put 9 volts directly into the rectifier and power it up. So yeah, I will put it all back together. So it wasn't working when I first started, so I've not done any troubleshooting, so I don't know where the issue could be. That's when I'm going to do the troubleshooting. Hopefully it's not any worse, and I haven't made it any worse. I've finished the case as well. I've got, there was some nasty marks on it. Got rid of all the nasty marks, so it's looking pretty good. Tempted to respray this one black like I've been respraying my other ones, but I won't, not yet. So next step, repopulate the sockets, power it on, see if it magically works. If not, I will try replacing the 6560, the 7402. I don't have, because it's a special kernel, isn't it? It's a Japanese kernel, I think. So I don't have one of those, but not a problem. I've got a converter board. I can burn a 27 something and stick that in there. And also the other test to see if it is a kernel issue is by using Jupiter Landing cartridge, apparently, as that bypasses the kernel. So if that works, then you know it's the kernel and not, say, one of these two. Anyway, ramble. Let's see. Okay, turns out to be a pretty simple fix. It was just the 6502. So I replaced the 7402 anyway. That didn't make any difference, but yeah, pulled out that one. Ta-da! Seems to be working. Yay! Look at that, 0.82. It's getting better. So now next is to put it back in the case with the Japanese keyboard, the katakana on it, and see how it goes. Okay, so it's up and working. You can see this is the composite video output. Oh, terrible. So I'm going to have to try the S-video conversion. Bite the bullet. So I think I've got it set for the katakana characters, Commodore Shift. Let's see if I can go, that's Koni, what was chi again? Oh, it's been a while. What was chi again? I think there's that chi, Konichi, and then Wa. I think that's it. Konnichiwa in katakana. Sorry if it's not. Oh, okay. It's happy with that. Wa. Ta. I can say boku. Oh, is that? Oh, that must be chonchons there. That must be chonchons. Chonchon. Okay. Boku ho. Which one's ho? Oh god, my katakana is terrible. But then again, it's been. Is that ho? Is that ho? So if I do that with a chonchon, is that bo? Boku wa buretto desu. So I'm going to try and... Oh, I'm going to have to read up on my katakana. It's like, well, 5 years at high school, which finished in, God, 1990. 2 years at university, so it was not 92. And it's, oh, okay, almost 20 years ago since I studied Japanese last. So I don't think I'm doing too bad. I'm doing too bad. Anyway, so it's all working. So the only minor thing is I've put in my little 9 volts. Whoop, accidentally swiped up. So I put in my little 9 volt bypass there. But unfortunately I put it too close to the top there. So I'm just going to have to file out a little divot. So it'll close. And then also, yeah, put in my little blue power LED. Oh, okay. I forgot to solder the shift lock. Okay, that explains why that wasn't working. Yeah, other than that, it seems to be working fine. I'm pretty happy. It was a pretty simple fix, just the CPU. So I think I'll finish my rambling for now, and I'll do a part 3 once I've got it all done. I'm getting. I've asked the guy I get the decals from, Netherlands, if he can do up if they can do up some new VIC-1001 decals. Tempted to paint this black, but it's my only one and it wasn't cheap, so I don't want to permanently ruin it. But I think it looks pretty good with the mustard keys and the gold and the black. Anyway, so there, working. Very good.